So as we look at dramas, I wanted to give a rundown of a couple terms that you need to understand when we're talking about drama. So drama is a work of literature that tells a story through actions, acting out, and speech, the talking or rehearsing or reciting of lines. So action and speech, it's meant to be acted out on a stage for an audience. Okay, and the stage can be an actual physical stage in a theater or just a stage within a classroom or at your house. But as you act things out in a drama, you have others, it's meant for others to watch. And so the dramatization of any story, you could turn that into a play if you just take the characters and what they say and give roles to people to act out. So, what is considered a drama? Well, plays, operas, a screenplay, a teleplay. So really, when you think about where there's the roles and they break it down where different people can act or play different roles, that's a drama. So really the main thing today we need to understand is an act versus a scene. So there are different acts within a play or a drama. The main division of a play is called an act. Acts are further divided into scenes. So act is the bigger picture. Think of that as the chapter, kind of like a chapter book has different chapters. And within each chapter, there are different scenes that can happen. In a story, you might have a scene where you're at school, and then you go onto the bus as a different scene, and then you get home, that's a scene, but that might all be within one chapter. So the act is the larger division of that drama. It's like the chapter. The scene is the division, the tiny parts within an act. There's no change of scene or basically in the actual scene, like time hasn't passed. And so you might have, like we said, in an act, a scene at school, okay, and people are acting that out. And then all of a sudden you might move and shift somewhere else. When that shift, you go to a different scene, you have to change the props and you have to change the stage. So those are different scenes within the act. So acts, usually they'll be written in Roman numerals. So act 1, act 2, act 3, you'll see in Roman numerals, while the scenes are usually written 1, 2, 3, just in normal letters. You might see lowercase Roman numerals here. You could see act 2, scene 4. Either way, when you talk about this, the different scenes you add up, that equals one act or chapter. So that's the main thing today to focus on and understand. When you talk about being on a stage, the actors are called the cast. So you have the cast members. These are the people who portray the characters, the different roles that you have within a play. So in order to better convey the story visually, you might have props where they create the scenes on the stage. And so those are articles, objects, things that you might have to physically create to create a scene. Those are the props. It might be something that someone holds or uses. In addition, you usually have a set. So that set, you have a design, different decorations. It represents a place, usually in the drama. So like we said, you might have a set that shows a playground if you're doing something, a drama of school, or a set of you at the store, or a set of you at the beach. Wherever the drama is taking you, you'd have to create that set if it was a full-fledged play or drama. So it could be very elaborate or minimal depending on really how professional the production is or how much time you spend on that. So when you think about the stage directions, you know when someone gives you direction, they tell you what to do. So actors in a play, they work from a script. They are giving their roles to the actors. If you write this out, the person who writes the screenplay will tell what the dialogue is, that's the speaking, and the stage directions, the direction that you're moving, where you're going, what you're doing. Most stage dramas, okay, are just the directions of where to move and the talking. Primarily the characters we learn about from the talking. And so you could see here actually in the audience when you're watching stage left, that's when people are coming in and they are facing you. So if someone's up here on the stage facing you, that's their left-hand side. If someone's facing the audience here, that's their right-hand side. So when we say exit stage right or exit stage left, that's telling directions to the actor here. And then the last thing to think about is the dialogue. That is the talking between two or more characters. Usually in a play, the dialogue is how we get to know the characters. Primarily, it is the script is people talking with a little bit of acting. The stage directions, whoever writes the play, the playwright, they describe what the actors are doing and they'll give information. It's just side information. It might be in italics or to the side, like underneath the actual speaking, where if you look at a script, this is not stated out loud. They don't recite these words. These are the words that give directions for what to do, telling the character how they move or if there's an action they have to do. So hopefully this helps you with terms. We're going to stop there and we're going to be looking at plays and dramas moving forward, but if we use these terms, hopefully now you understand the difference. All right, let's look at some dramas.